Welcome everyone to Die. No, I mean, this is Dark Corners of the Earth. I think it's called Cthulhu Dark Corners of the Earth. That one was it. This is a really kind of well-known, more obscure horror game, except that it's also known to also have notorious difficulty spikes at some points, and points where the game just isn't really even fair. That's okay though. First of all, I'm just doing some game options because I don't know what to expect yet. Subtitles on, because I'm likely going to be talking. Game tips on. Voice volume. Guess 5 makes sense, so that you guys will be able to hear me some. Yeah, that will probably be good. Yeah, I feel like that's probably good. Give me a second to cough. And now we'll go back. Special features, credits, cinematics. Oh, there's a cinematics option, but we don't have any of them yet. Apparently there's only 5 cinematics. I actually think the cinematics might be glitching for me, though, because I noticed in the opening there was an issue. Probably it's because this game is kind of an older game. Controller options, advanced options, invert mouse, no way, sneak mode, toggle, aim mode, hold, mouse sensitivity. I'll take a 7, please. Key configuration, movement in the game. Forward, backwards, wait. Backwards is X. That would get really, really confusing very, very quickly. Well, hopefully I won't have to move backwards. You know what, I'll try it, though. If it gets too confusing, I'll change it. Strafe left is A, strafe that way is D, crouch is C. What's control? Because there's nothing else. I usually like crouching to be control. Yeah, it doesn't seem like anything else is control, so control. Jump is space. Sneak is shift. Lean left is Q, which doesn't really surprise me too much. Lean right, look strafe. Action is S, which I guess is why they have it there. Inventory is I, which is actually clear across. You know, I think I might make that escape, or maybe just enter. Yeah, enter makes more sense to me. Enter. A quick heal is H. If nothing, okay. Quick heal is H. Skip scene is back. Weapons, mouse button 2 is to aim. That's fire. R is reload as expected. Z is to hide and show weapon. Alright, so I think I have all the controls down. Sorry for taking a little bit of time on that. Besides that, I think we're about good. The only thing here is that I always hate it when you do like this. It's like do. Oh hey, you can actually set it. I think 5 was good where it was at though. So we'll go back. We'll save our options. And we're back to Die. We're gonna start a new game though. Hopefully, I'm hoping I enjoy this. We'll have to find out. Boy Scout, Private Investigator. To be honest, thanks. I can see you too, right over here, or whatever it is that's trying to tell me that. I might just go with Private Investigator because that only makes much sense. Is there a huge difference between Boy Scout and Private Investigator? I kind of don't want to do a Deadly Premonition and choose that difficulty and just have things be harder without any real changes to the game. Especially since this game supposedly has some really cheap moments anyway. I guess I'll go on Private Investigator, but I hope I don't regret this decision. Dreams of the future. What it is. Damn, having a computer beyond its time. Arkham Asylum, 16th of February, 1922. It was a dark and stormy night.
Now, at my end, I can fully see. My last case opened in me a new fear, a real fear, a fear of myself, what I am, and of what I've always been. All that I was is now lost. Hope, purpose, pleasure, all meaningless. I now walk in the shadows between worlds, and it is there I have finally glimpsed upon what lives in the dark corners of the earth.
In case you don't know what's going on, this is our main character. He's insane. Been reading too much H.P. Lovecraft, you see. I like the way you smile at me, baby. Sorry, it's kind of catchy too. It's normal to stand on top of chairs and cells. Why do they let the inmates out just to go wallow out around in their own blood or whatever? Nope. Dude was too fat to save your life, son. Anyways, though, he's wrote some stuff in here. Let's see. Purposes, pleasure, all meaningless. I now walk in the shadows between something, darkness. Prologue. The ignorant and the deluded are, I think, in a strange way to be envied. That which is not known of does not trouble us, while an imagined and insubstantial peril does not harm us. To know the truth behind reality is as far... I wish they would just prompt you to continue instead of just making you skip along. But you can just pause and read them yourselves if you guys want to. Game tips are currently active. If you don't want to see any game tips, they can be turned off from the game's options. You can press the escape key at any time during gameplay to access the options menu. Okay. 6.5 years ago. That's quite some time. What was I doing 6.5 years ago? Well, I would have been 14 at the time, or maybe even 13. So I guess I was just starting high school. Those were some interesting times. I think anyone starting high school is at an interesting point in their life, at least in terms of kids' terms. That, when you first turn into an adult, is probably more eventful, but still a big step in your life. Massachusetts, 6th of September, 1915. And some very outdated water effects. Look at those water drops against the screen, and by water effects, I mean those really weird-looking triangles that almost look like random diamonds burning out of nowhere.
Robert, this had better be good. What's the beef?
Sorry, Jack. We had to call. This fellow will only talk to you. Name's Victor Holt.
Don't know any Victor.
He's the leader of this weird cult that moved in here a few months back. Got about 20 followers. They've been causing trouble all over town. Stealing, going through folks' trash, hanging around outside people's homes at all hours. No one ever presses charges, though. They're a screwy bunch. They've got the locals scared. So tonight, we were just passing, doing the normal rounds, when we heard gunshots fired from their property.
Gunshots? Hang on there. No one said anything about gunshots. Who have we got out here?
Yeah, just me, Nichols, and a few new recruits.
Well, that's just great. Lead the way, Robert. I better check out this crazy gang of yours.
My name is Robert Armstrong. All I do all day is go around and do my rounds until I hear gunshots from a mysterious mansion in the middle of the night.
Anyway, so we're going to be heading straight on. Oh, wait, whoa.
Jack, we haven't got time to hang around.
No. Okay. Usually I turn mouse sensitivity up, but this is like crazy. I just gently move my mouse like bloop, 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 bloop. So I better change on the game's options right now, or else that's gonna drive me insane. That makes me slap me on the knee. Anyway, so having game options, I believe. Nope, not game options, but probably the controller options. Advanced options. I will turn mouse sensitivity down to 4. Now let's see how that goes for me. Back, saving. Now let's see. Hopefully this works a lot better. That is much better.
Hurry up, Jack.
Hurry up, Jack. I don't have all day to stand here and talk all nasally.
You know what? Actually, I think I'll turn it down one more until I am certain. If I need to turn it up later, I'll turn it up later. But it's probably because the mouse I have is actually a fairly sensitive mouse. But it's still, that was like, whoa. Okay, back. And here we go, that's perfect for me. Maybe a little bit slow, but we'll figure it out later. Hey there, bub, what's up?
How you doing, kid?
Good, sir. Is it true what they say about you?
Depends on what they're saying.
That you've cracked cases where there was no evidence.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Right.
And random officer, is it true what they say, that you really don't brush your teeth? Because those were horrendous to look at.
Always questions. I'm in no mood for answering. Always questions. I'm in no mood for answering.
Alright, can he act with this? It's kind of weird.
Standard police vehicle.
Yeah, is there a way to run? Wait, that's how to sneak. Sneak. That's how to crowd, so I guess there's not really a run button. It's just all sneaking or running. I kind of want to change the action button. It's kind of really awkward where it is right now, because I have to stop moving and be able to use it, which isn't good on the go. In fact, I think I might know even how to switch it up here. Let's see, controller options, key configurations. What do I have? Shift. Shift is sneak. You know what? It'd be better if I switch this around. If shift was S, and then action was shift. There we go. That'll probably work a lot better for me. So back and back and back again. Let's back up some more. Backing up, back. No, I'm just kidding. But what do you have to say about this?
The boys have cordoned off the area. Must be serious.
Yeah, because, you know, that's really going to stop someone from escaping. All they have to do is go between the cracks, or if they're really daring, jump right over it. That's some insightfulness I see on your guys' parts. Papers, nothing interesting to look at. I guess we're just going to have to go and get out of this polygonal rain. Welcome, Mr. I'm Armstrong. Call me Armstrong, Ronald Donald Duck. Hello there.
Jack, Officer Nichols will brief you at the top. Be careful.
I'll be careful, Robert Armstrong.
Jack, Officer Nichols will brief
Blah,
you at
blah,
the top.
blah. I
careful.
know what to do in my job.
So long. Something must be wrong.
I think I saw him with Officer Armstrong. Just take it easy.
We're wide open here.
It's okay. I've got you covered. I don't like this. Something's not right.
Something's not right. Nothing's right about this.
I don't think they can see me. I think they're blind as fuck. Hi. Cutscene.
Evening, Jack. Glad you could join the freak show.
How's it looking, Henry?
I don't like this one bit, Jack. Check the alley on the right. Victor Holt's over there in the shadows. He's waiting for you.
Can we trust him?
Nope, but we've got you covered. You better take it slowly, though. They're a bit twitchy.
This isn't gonna be anything good.
Try to stay calm.
You better hurry, Jack.
Be careful, sir.
He's on his way!
Yep, on my way, bro. What's up?
Good luck, Jack.
Thank you, Robert. How about you, bro?
Always questions. I'm in no mood for answering.
I just don't like you, do I? Sorry, bro. I hate your guts. Get out of my sight. Bye. All right, so we're gonna go off, and the thing is, I know what I know how these things go. He's gonna want me to come towards them because we're.
He's on his way!
What the? What? What? Well, that was unexpected. Whoa. What's going on here? I'm taking cover. Can I run? I was just going off to observe your scenery. Can I go under here? That'd be so cool if I could go under there. Do I interact with this?
Some kind of outdoor storage.
That's nice. Run around the field randomly, man. That's the only way to attack crazies.
It's boarded shut. I'll need
Yep.
to find another way in.
Whoop. Moon jumping. We're getting inside. I'm just going super slow. I think I'm in sneak mode. Yeah, I was in sneak mode. No wonder I was moving slower than I recalled even moving myself. Alright, I'm getting inside.
It's just a trash can. Nothing of interest.
Stop telling me what to do. Put that in. Alright, so we're inside now. I'm not exactly sure what they want us to do, though. How do we open doors? Is that the way? I guess that's the way. Oh, shift is it. So we're in here. We're just enjoying ourselves. There's a painting that you would normally see in a nice furnished home. A picture of Cthulhu consuming his dark demon angel guys. They even got some nice, interesting designs on above the pool of lava they just so have happened to stick inside their furnace. That's not firewood. You can't tell me otherwise. We're gonna change one thing about our controls because I was getting sort of annoyed by it again. Okay, so game options. Not here. I think I went to the wrong thing. We go to controller options, then key configuration. So much key configuring. We're gonna switch sneak down to X. You've just been demoted, sneak. And backward is gonna be that button because that makes my life easier. Alright, now enough about messing with them controls. We are going to observe this house, which actually looks kind of interesting. There's another picture of Cthulhu. This one makes it look like he has some really gnarly dreadlocks, though, so I'm not exactly sure what type of Cthulhu thing they were thinking of. I wonder why a game called Call of Cthulhu would have Cthulhu in it. I guess there's probably some symbol. There's lots of writing on the wall. This is all typical H.P. Lovecraftian craziness, so obviously I'm needed for some fate. What's this?
As I continue to translate the narcotic fragments, I become more and more eager to contact my Yithian masters. These beings truly are gods to us. Their intellect and knowledge surpasses ours in ways impossible to comprehend. I know now just how insignificant mankind is in the universe, a doomed and simple species thrown up as a side effect of an experiment by the elder things. It is a blessing that such flawed creatures as ourselves have such a short and limited future.
Ha ha, humbug nonsense. You have picked up your first journal item. Select the book icon in the interface to study your journal. Book icon on... Okay, so book icon on the interface to study your journal. It may reveal clues, vital clues. When the book icon is grayed out, there are no new entries to read. Oh, I had my controls dispositioned. I hate when I do that. Same as though here we have a picture of...
The board has been used to illustrate a diagram.
I bet that diagram's gonna be something significant in this short future. Picture of eyeballs and tentacles, but it's so pixelated it's hard to tell what it is. Look at them beautiful pixels! If I had as many pixels as there are in what I'm looking at right now, well, I can tell you. Okay, so here we have a picture of... To be honest, I have no idea what that's supposed to be. I know some stuff about H.P. Lovecraft, but I'm not really that knowledgeable. I've never really read any of his books. I mainly know, like, the stuff about H.P. Lovecraft, like things that are, like, inspired by it more than actually the works themselves. All the H.P. Lovecraft fans are like, what? Believe, cult, something. Alright. Wait, someone coming? Someone's coming. How would I defend myself? What's in here?
Die, you pathetic bastards!
I can hear the cultist, but it sounds really close. Is there anything?
It's too dark to be sure, but that rotting smell tells me these shelves are used for storing food.
Oh boy.
Kill them all!
Oh, you cultist.
It's an old stove.
You can't tell me that's fire in there. It looks like fucking magma. What is that, rat? Come here, Mr. Ratty. I got the rat. Eat the rat.
Shooting!
Okay, rat. Wait, I can't trap the rat in the corner. Oh. Hi, Mr. Door. There's another rat behind the door, too. Come on, Mr. Rats. You guys are better than that. Anyways, I better close all that stuff. Alright, what's through here?
There's one over there, on the left!
Sounds like they're so close. I'm afraid to continue, to be honest. Because they're gonna probably kill me in the process. Try and kill me. Oh, that's the clock.
It's locked.
Okay. Another picture of Cthulhu or something. I don't actually think it's Cthulhu. I don't think Cthulhu is the monster that had all the eyes, but it does sound very familiar to me. Beautiful clock. It sounds like they're really, really close. I'm pretty sure this is the front door, so I better be careful.
An old grandfather clock.
Oh, that's what you observe, not the pictures. It's another symbol. It said watch the stairs, so I mean the guys have to be close.
Watch him on the stairs.
It's locked.
See, they even say watch him on the stairs, so I mean it has to be here. It's going up slowly.
That one to the right taking cover. Kill
This
him.
can't be good. What the hell? Hi, guy. What's up?
At last.
I better keep my distance from the window. I'll end up like this nut job.
Okay, I'm kind of tempted just to do it.
An old wardrobe.
Yar. So, is there anything else to observe in here? I'm just trying to think about that for a second. Oh, there's lots
Empty ammo boxes and spent shells. Nothing useful.
Yep. We don't even have a gun. So that guy should have a gun on him. You would think he would because, well, he's fucking was shooting at people. What else is in through here? That room looks surprisingly helpful. Oh. Hello?
Poisoning by the looks of it.
Well, that's how I like to look up when I was in the morning. He must have woken up on the wrong side of the bed. Okay, what's about this guy over here? Why are they all
He's
blurred?
dead. They're all dead.
Dead, dead, dead.
I can't open it.
Yes, you can.
I can't open it.
Believe in yourself, young. I forgot you can jump. I want to claim this, but sorry, but I want to take the claim the top bunker for my own. Okay, I think that's supposed to be blood. Why does everything look all fuzzy though? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Poison appears to have been on the menu.
Sounds delicious. Let's try some.
Suicide. Or rather, mass suicide. These nuts had some serious issues.
Why is
I
my
can't open it.
Why is my heart beating? Is looking at this type of stuff having sanity effect on me? Like, is this only Amnesia, the Dark Descent? Yeah, when I look away from it for a little bit, it seems to get better. Is there a way to get insane inside this game?
He's dead.
They're
all dead.
I know.
Suicide. Or
Okay.
rather, mass suicide. These nuts. A diary. This will make interesting reading.
I think where I'm gonna die.
It's
if I
hot
stay
and giving
here.
off a lot of smoke.
Better get out of here before I get myself killed. Yeah, that seems like it's Cthulhu. I mean, Amnesia again. So, you know, let my sanity come back in for a little bit. Can't get insane by looking at dead bodies, even though, of course, it's my job as the detective to do that. Now, how do I read the journal? I think I press... What was the button I said for inventory? Enter? Yeah, here we go. Is this what I look like? I look like a dork. But I am a dork, so I guess that fits me. Game time, that line. Yeah, available. Warning, Nerdic Angelus classes help block pain if it should be used with extreme caution. My journal and other written documents picked up during this investigation. The Diary of Jack Walters. Collection Mythos. Okay, let's see. The Diary of Jack Walters. A local disturbance on September 6, 1915. That's from today in the game time, I believe. A local disturbance. Evening. I guess I am becoming a victim of my own success. After closing the last 5 cases so fast, the papers have been calling me a local hero. But I just had a run of lucky hunches, that's all. I'm just another cop doing his job. So there's a disturbance at the local residence. It's probably just a bunch of kids hopped up on moonshine. Why call it a detective? Why call him a detective? We don't know. Next page. Moonshine I recognize from Alan Wake and everything, so... December 6th, again, still. Maybe the uniform boys are sore at being out in this weather and they want to share the joy with the local hero. It wouldn't be the first good-natured prank I've had to take since these newspaper reports. I don't know, though. Something doesn't feel right. It's more than that than just a regular bad feeling. It's hard to explain, but it's strong. I'm probably just tired. Those dreams don't help. I can't remember when I last got a good night's sleep. Must be a month, at least. Right about the time I started my run of lucky hunches. The dreams have been getting worse lately. I'm almost afraid to close my eyes. Bourbon helped at first, but not anymore. The lack of sleep must be affecting my nerves. Well, jitters or not, I better get going. Pronoun sermon. I was like, to translate the phonic fragments, I become more and more eager to contact my Yithian masters. Those beings truly, yeah, I've already read this before. Diary of a Cult Member. August 20th, 1915. This is like over a year ago to the game, I think. We have been watching him now for 2 months. I can feel my anticipation growing as the day of contact draws near. Victor has not yet divulged his final plan for bringing Mr. Walters to us. All I know is that we must succeed. Let's see, I did not skip a page. The sermon today was inspiring. Victor enlightened us with a story of the great race transcending the bounds of time to visit his dreams. Of the conscious things on this earth and in the ocean depths, we are but servants to a greater design. I can only hope that my faith during these last days will win me favor when our masters step through the gate. The experiments below have claimed one more of our order. Another volunteer is needed, but many are willing. We are truly blessed through our faithful service now that his coming grows so close. The preparations are complete, and Victor's plan is in motion. We will arrive soon. Surely by now he must suspect his true nature, or at least question the nature of his gifts. He has come. Finally, it begins. Interesting. Mythos, tomes, and manuscripts, nothing collected. Though I know I'm going to collect something, so I could set the place for those things just right there in my diary. Just because I knew I experienced all that crazy stuff. Oh, those crazy kids. What's in here? I guess we're about to find out. Oh yeah, I was in there earlier. Sorry, dead bodies aren't exactly my thing. Not into that necrophilia junk. Okay, what's in here? Up to this guy. It's a cutscene. What's going on here? This could not turn out good.
Don't shoot. I'm unarmed.
Ah, we've been expecting you, Mr. Walton.
Saw that one coming.
We've been expecting you, Mr. Walton.
That's what you get.
Damn, he recognized me. And it sounded like he was going to get on the level with what's going on in this joint. Dead. Looks like a bad case of lead poisoning.
Yar.
A key. This should help downstairs. Damn.
You picked up an image RAM. Open the interface to view this item in this description. Highlight the item and click it on it to use it with a character, an object, or even by itself. Continue.
He recognized me. And it sounded like he was going to get on the level
I
with
want
what's
his
going on in
shotgun.
this joint. Damn. He recognized me. And it sounded like he was going to get on the level with what's going on in this joint.
Yes, you're going to get on the level of what's going on in this joint. Anyways, we got the key. A copper key with an S engraved on the head. I wonder what S stands for. It couldn't be sanity. Closed. Alright, Jeepers Creepers gang. I think we're going to have to split up and search for clues. Wait, you saying I don't have a gang? You're saying all by myself? What are you suggesting?
The wood in those shelves looks rotten. It figures they'd collapse.
Yep.
The shelves have collapsed and spilled books all over the floor.
Probably shoot me if I actually have something that does. Wouldn't surprise me at least. Oh, the locked door is where I need to go to. But I'm going to just look through here before I do that. And probably get a little bit more insane in the process. Let's see what's in here.
It won't budge.
Nope. That's bad. How about this?
It won't open.
Of course. So I wonder what they keep in there to have to board it all the way up. But anyways, I'm pretty sure I know where this key goes. It's probably this door right here.
It's locked.
Wait, no, not that door. This door. Ooh, look,
A strangely bare hat stand.
I'm happy I observed that. It made me laugh.
It's unlocked.
Dun, dun, dun. Shh, let's close on the way out. Symbol. Oh, no, close the symbols. Pictures of me. No, close door. I wonder why I have pictures of me. Probably because I'm just so good looking.
I don't understand. I'm in all of these photos. All of them. There must be some kind of mistake. Why would they want me here? It must be an old case. Something I've forgotten. Some screwball with a grudge, maybe. Think. I gotta think.
And not blur out like that.
The fire's still burning.
Let's just stare at the fire. Let's get our sanity back by staring at molten lava.
It must have been lit recently, but it started to die down. The fire's still burning.
Oh, pictures of us. He gets insane way
All
too
these
easily.
photos and clippings are of me. I just don't get it.
They wanted you here,
Another
honestly.
key. This should fit the door across the hall.
Okay. I didn't even know there was a key there. I was just looking. I was looking at the Resident Evil-esque typewriter, actually.
From the dates on some of these clippings, this crazed mob must have been following me for years. Jesus, I'm a detective and I had no idea. They seem to know so much about me, and I've got nothing on them, aside from their eccentric taste in paintings and their cheerful indulgence in self-mutilation. I know exactly zilch. A Jack Walters collage. A Jack Walters
It's
collage.
interesting listening to what he has to say about things, actually. Anyways, nothing. Oh. Hi, gorgeous. I don't know why he's so surprised, though, and he gets so insane about these pictures. I mean, the articles were talking about it, so it's not like it's that surprising. The door across the hall, you mean this?
It's unlocked.
Ooh! Yay! Huh. Here's something. Sounds like me in the morning. I'm just kidding.
For nutcases, they seem quite literate. These books are really old, and most of them are in strange languages I don't understand. I don't have time to read. I'm a detective, not a pen pusher. I don't have time to read.
Okay.
I'm a detective, not a pen pusher.
Okay, so what's that? So, I mean, it's obviously grab that.
The drawer holds an ancient manuscript. The symbols on the front seem to be written in classical Greek. I don't have time to read. I'm a detective. It appears to be a private study area. I don't have time to read. I'm a detective. It appears to be a private study area.
Why does he have such a change in tone between those two? It's like, I don't have time to read. Oh, but I better add this to my journal. Ha ha. Not my journal. Let's see. The Boston Globe, 20th. Okay, this is from 6 years ago from the state. Enlightened or duped? Inside Boston's strangest church. Those of art readers who live near its headquarters and ordinary-looking Boston residents will need no introduction to the Fellowship of Yiths, or whatever the cult's name is. For those who have not encountered this mysterious semi-religious group before, a few words of explanation are necessary. I guess this will explain why I have 200 pictures of you, Jack. Since our country's founding upon the basis of religious freedom, its shores have been home to many small religious groups outside the mainstream. No small number are headquartered to the states of New England, where the Pilgrims themselves sought a new world free of religious persecution. But the questions must be asked: at what point does a religion become a cult, and its trusting adherents, not to mention its blaming neighbors, become victims? That is the question of this journal possesses in regard to the Fellowship of Yiths. In a month-long investigation, our interpreted reporters have diligently sought out the truth behind the so-called church. Its origins are somewhat mysterious, the more so since the group's leaders declined to be interviewed or to assist our investigation in any way. However, it seems that the Fellowship was founded more than 20 years ago by one Victor Holt, based on a revelation he had received from beyond the confines of this world. Holt has not been seen for almost 6 years. His followers apparently believe that he is communicating with the mysterious powers behind his faith, and that he is shortly to return with new insights and teachings. All this sounds like a harmless, if eccentric, spiritual group, little different from many others. However, those who make their homes near to the Fellowship's headquarters tell a different, more sinister story. There's an insect that's like batting at the inside my face. The adherents of this obscure sect are to be found loitering on street corners, casting menacing glances at their innocent neighbors, and frequently engaging in acts of petty crime, which the local police seem powerless to prevent or redress. Strange lights have been observed burning the windows of the old house at all hours of the day and night. They change color unpredictably and cast weird, unintelligible shadows. Even more disturbing are the noises which have been heard to issue from within the mysterious building. They include chanting, unearthly music, and, worst of all, screams like those of lost souls in agony. Many of the sect's neighbors are convinced that its services include human sacrifice or similar atrocities. Those few who dared complain to the police were told that because the house is private property and because there is no concrete evidence of any wrongdoing, the most they can do is file a noise complaint. Are the horrors of Salem being reenacted in our city more than 2 centuries on? Is this fellowship of Yiths engaging in unspeakable and criminal acts of worship involving torture and sacrifice? Why is nothing being done to ease the fear and distress they cause the local community? A source within the police department speaking on the condition and anonymity tell the Globe that the Fellowship is suspected of involvement in a number of local crimes, but so far the lack of evidence and the reluctance of nervous witnesses to come forward have thwarted any official investigation. Very well, we say. Where the police cannot or will not investigate, the Globe shall continue to act in the interest of Boston citizens, fearlessly exposing the truth about this so-called church and its followers. Our findings will be published in these pages over the following months, so that all may know the truth. Editor's note: it is with great sorrow that the Globe announces the death of reporter Howard Aldostone, who was leading the paper's investigation into the Fellowship of Yig when he apparently drowned in Boston Harbor. The coroner has ruled his death a suicide. Our condolences go out to his family. Ooh, funny story. That was actually kind of sad. Wait, did I have something in the Mythos manuscripts? Oh yeah. This, Panakateko, whatever. This manuscript looks medieval, but claims to be a translation from classical Greek of a far older work from before the time of the first humans. The pages are stained, faded, and even burned in some places, making reading difficult. The legible sections tell the history of unthinkably distant antiquity. They speak of races so strange as to be beyond human comprehension, and wars fought across the vast gulfs of time and space. There are concepts so utterly alien that they sound like absolute madness. Time travel, flying pulpits, mental projection, great race of Yith. It makes you dizzy just to read it. It's called H.P. Lovecraft's son. Wait, did I just literally do that? Hey, look, Mom, in a bookcase! Woo! Remember I can do that, because that's kind of funny.
There are definitely some strange sounds coming from this side of the room.
Randomly a mirror where there's nothing else in this whole entire room. For starters, hi, me. Looking like a... Wait. Hi. Bye. Oh, I see. There's like a lowering here. Oh. Here we go. That was a little bit more obvious than it should have been.
Shit. That did not sound good.
We are. This. Oh god, that is so loud. It turned off. Okay. Will the steam hurt me? And stop going insane over every single little thing. Oh.
Well, that's just swell.
You could easily make it if you try. There's rocks under it. But no, of course it's the utter fate leading us through here. It couldn't be anything else leading us down these staircases. It has to be fate. Oh. Hey there, gorgeous.
He's dead. The beam must have fallen and crushed his skull.
Cool. He's getting all crazy. You need to get hold of yourself. Whoa. That did surprise me. Stop getting insane, bro. Okay, what's this? A door. I bet all of our answers lie behind this door. This door will soon our fate. He's shaking all over, so I'm pretty sure that's true. What is this? Oh, look, it's the body.
Medical charts on the human anatomy.
Yep.
This sink would be used for scrubbing up. It's dry and stained with old blood. I don't think it's been used recently. This sink would be used for scrubbing up.
Duh. There's some bodies over here.
Dead bodies, and plenty of them. Something dreadful has been going on down here.
No, really?
In all my time on the job, I've never seen anything like this before. It looks like the bodies have been mutilated. If my instincts are right, I'd say they've been experimenting on each other. The stench in here is sickening. Most of these corpses have been here a while. Dead bodies, and
Alright,
plenty
so
of them.
just switching up,
Something
basically.
dreadful has been going on down here.
Hey, look, they painted their toenails with blood.
In all my time on the job, I've never seen anything like this before. It looks like the bodies have been
Yeah,
mutilated.
he's just saying the same thing.
If my instincts are right, I'd say they've been experimenting on each other. From the markings, he must have been one of their own.
There's a
I wonder if he
roach on them.
volunteered.
Alright, so we're still going through here. I guess our answer
Seems like these cabinets are used for storing chemicals and medical equipment. Seems like these cabinets are used for storing chemicals and medical equipment.
You're not gonna say anything about those scratch marks? Really? Okay. What's behind here? I think this is our answers. The music cue even signified it. What is this? Looks like a big and holy room. What is that? Well, that's not suspicious. What's in here, first of all?
This tunnel feels like it's gonna collapse at any moment.
That means it better not go down it yet.
Looks like his stomach.
Cool. What's this?
The contraption above seems to be controlling his breathing. The contraption above seems to be controlling his breathing.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
His beating heart.
Seems like someone really likes some twisted stuff.
Ah! It's too hot to pick up.
You're trying to pick it up?
Good God. What the hell is all this? Looks like his brain. I wonder what those wires are for. This pipe must drain the waste from his intestines.
Yar.
Looks like his kidneys. They're moving around in all that liquid. Nothing of interest.
Alright, so it looks like they've been having some fun times right
I've
here.
never seen equipment like this before.
Yar. Let's see.
Looks like some sort of generator for the machinery in this room. I've never seen equipment like this before.
What if I try touching this again?
It's too hot to touch. I think it's being used as a power source for the machine. It's too hot to touch. I've never seen such equipment before. Who could have made such a machine? His internal organs have been removed and spread across the room. This insane contraption looks like it's keeping him alive.
Fun times.
He must be in terrible pain. How could anyone have done this to him?
Yar.
Surely he couldn't have volunteered for this torture. What the hell am I dealing with?
Who knows, bub? But it's all
What the
very
hell am I dealing with?
Okay, so they probably want me to click this.
Oh, shit!
Just watch.
I'm not touching it again. At least he's out of his misery.
Yar.
The crystal's still warm.
Oh, wait, we took the crystal?
At least he's out of his misery.
Yar.
His brain stopped moving.
His brain was even moving.
His intestines have stopped moving. His kidneys have stopped moving. Nope, nothing of interest.
Still fun messing with that. Yo, bro, sorry about killing you.
There's no power.
You just said you wouldn't touch it again.
The machine must have overloaded. He's dead.
He's dead.
His heart has stopped. His lungs have stopped ventilating. His stomach stopped moving.
Yar, har, and lar.
At least he's out of his misery.
Is there anything else you want to say about this? And we're out of here.
Looks like some sort of generator for the machinery. in
Whoop,
this
we're
room.
done. Let's go down here. It'll collapse on us. Or not. Da-da-da-da. Just a bunch of cobwebs. What are you afraid about? Well, there's another crystal.
It's too hot to touch. I think it's being used as a power source for the machine.
Oh, hi, Mr. Door. That's a bunch of crystals you have in here. In fact, this is a very nicely decorated hallway if you're into that weird shit that these guys are apparently into. I was hoping I could jump
Odd.
inside
It looks like it's full of mercury.
the Mercury. Oh,
Odd. It looks like it's full of mercury.
when you hear something coming from it too, I'm sure you guys do, so...
There's no power.
Alright, this is the final room, so it's obviously something bad's gonna happen.
It looks like something's been removed from it.
I don't know what that could be, Jack. Let's go over here first before I do anything that I'm gonna probably regret, because I'm not gonna get a chance to do any of this probably for a while. What is over here? Wait for me to go through.
What the hell is that? I wonder what it's for. What the hell is that?
Alright, well, we all know what we're supposed to do. We're just supposed to go right over here and probably put this gem in.
It's a similar shape to the slot upstairs. It's a similar shape to the slot upstairs.
If I want me to go in here and use this. Here we go.
It's too hot to touch. I think it's being used as a power source for the machine.
Alright, let's see what this does. 'Cause we're the ones that are freaking doing it. Let's push this button, Jack. Nope. Well... Jesus. From the great lights of beyond comes, E.T. Hey, look, that's a scorpion thing. It's got claws just like a scorpion. Oh, look, there's another one. Take me with you, Scorpion Man! They're playing Unreal Development Kit. Interesting. Mysterious phone call. I didn't get to read that. As I said, guys, feel free to pause if you want to read any of this stuff. The Diary of Jack Walters, 6th of February, 1922. Private Detective.
It's been more than 6 years since I entered that strange house in Boston. But to me, it was just 5 months ago. Amnesia, the doctors called it. Probably brought on by acute mental stress. I remember investigating the far side of the library. There was screaming. According to the police report, they had searched the house for hours, only to find me later collapsed on the floor. When my eyes opened and I spoke, my colleagues recoiled in fear. There was something unnatural in my voice and blank gaze. They committed me to Arkham Asylum, where I was diagnosed with severe schizophrenia. As it became clear that I presented no danger to either myself or others, I was released from the asylum's care. I have learned little of my activities in the 6 years that followed. The accounts I've been able to piece together show much of my time was spent in travel and study. I maintain a fanatical infatuation with the occult, delving deep into volumes concerning witch cults and dark legends, often in languages unfamiliar to my own. When I reawakened 5 months ago, exactly 6 years after entering that house in Boston, no trace was left of what had been a secondary personality. I was myself again, or at least what I believed myself to be. Return to normal life has been a painful process. In recent days, my dreams have been plagued by cosmic landscapes, and I've become fearful of my own reflection. I am beginning to remember things from that day, more than 6 years past, that I have told everyone else. Jack Walters.
Hello, Mr. Walters. My name's Arthur Anderson. I need your help finding a missing person.
I don't take that kind of job.
Did you get my package?
Hold on.
Very interesting position for Jack to be in. Give me a moment. See if I have your package in the dump after doing taking a smoke. That's the type of person I am.
What exactly do you want from me, Mr. Anderson?
It's one of my store managers, you see. Brian's his name. Brian Burnham. Nice lad. He disappeared recently from the First National grocery store in Innsmouth.
Innsmouth? Never heard of it.
It's a small fishing town on the coast, not far from Arkham. I'd like to see you in person before you leave.
Hold on there a minute. I didn't agree to take this what the hell? I'll be here all day anyway.
Clipping of a newspaper, some money, a key, and something else. New client, February 6, 1922. Night. I have a new client, Mr. Arthur Anderson, the regional manager of the First National grocery store chain. It appears that the First National grocery in Innsmouth was recently burglarized, they were robbed and all that. And its manager, one Brian Burnham, is missing. From what I have been able to gather, Burnham is something of a young rogue. A friend of the family, Mr. Anderson, gave him the job as a favor. Burnham is looking like the prime suspect for the robbery, but there are a few things that don't add up. Not to Anderson and not to me. For instance, why would Burnham force an entry into the store where he had a full set of keys, free access to the cash register, and the combination to the back office safe? To misdirect any misinvestigation? If that was his plan, why did he disappear? Following my conversation with Mr. Anderson, I found out what I could about an ancient town of Innsmouth. For generations, the crumbling seaport and its people have been shunned by neighboring communities. Outsiders are unwelcome there, and there are superstitious tales of a strange element in the town's oldest families. They are of mixed blood, so the stories go, whatever that's supposed to mean. The usual hick town pre-justice, no doubt. After making a brief visit to Innsmouth, my client came away distrustful of the local authorities. He isn't buying their line that Burnham robbed the place, and he wants to know what happened to him. Only one bus goes to Innsmouth, and tomorrow afternoon I'll be on it. It feels good to have a purpose after 5 months trying to break through my amnesia. I also feel a little apprehensive. Maybe it's the wild stories about the town, or maybe it's just because I haven't had a case in so long. We'll drive our way out down here. And look, another one. A visit to the old town. I do not expect the reader to believe what I am about to relate. Any sane mind must reject such a fantastic tale, and yet I do not know which would be worse, for my story to be the truth, or for my mind to be capable of imagining such things. From the start of your investigation in Innsmouth, you will have a permanent supply of morphine. A shot of morphine will temporarily suspend any movement speed reductions and arm wavering caused by injuries. Use with caution. Visit the old town. Pay attention to all dialogue, even if you are not directly involved. Oh, okay, that's all I was able to read. Saving game. Innsmouth, 7th of February, 1922.
Driver, how far to the stop?
Almost there. I'll drop you at the town square of Innsmouth.
Why lock the gates?
Keeps out wanderers looking for work. We don't want those folks like that interfering with our affairs.
Is the bus from Arkham always this empty?
Aye, and we prefers it that way. Not many come to Innsmouth.
But what about trade? Surely the port needs business.
Innsmouth has the means to look after her own.
This is all a very interesting place. I am intrigued to explore this location.
This is it, stranger. End of the line.
Someone walks in. Leaves the door open. What rude manners. You should close the door on your way in. Or out, or wherever. Control again? Yes, we are. When did he step outside the vehicle?
The next stop is Newburyport.
Newburyport.
The next stop is Newburyport.
That's what he has to say.
Could you direct me to the First National Grocery Store? I hear they have a shop in town.
I don't know nothing about that.
Oh, well, you see, I'm looking for a young lad called Brian Burnham. I'm a friend of the family. He worked in the store.
Don't know who you're talking about, fella.
Strange. Well, why are you running into
The
me?
First National's a large chain. You sure you haven't seen it?
I'm sure. Stop bothering me with questions.
The First National's a large chain. You sure you haven't seen it?
I'm sure. Stop bothering me with questions.
You can just... I didn't know why I was just walking.
The First National's a large chain. You sure you haven't seen
Alright,
it?
so he obviously hasn't
I'm
seen it.
sure. Stop bothering me with questions.
Alright, well, next time we're going to explore this town of Innsmouth, or Innsmouth, or whatever it was called. In the mouth of madness. Wow, there's really no stars or anything. I guess there's some clouds, but boy, that is looming. Catch you guys next time, and stop running into me, bub. I'm not your friend, guy. Adieu.